I'm live. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for joining me, the All Things Comedy Network. Soapbox, films, theaters, warehousing, extravaganza here. And this is exactly what I was going to talk about, the intro that they had here. I was going to say, like, this is one of these games, like, when I was growing up, like, these two teams were powerhouses in the AFC. The Super Steelers and the Dolphins had won 2 back-to-back Super Bowls, which I had actually missed. I didn't see that, but you still had the remnants: Bob Greasy, Paul Warfield, fucking Jim Kick, Larry Zonka. I gotta admit, I don't know shit about this game. And I don't think a lot of people really give a fuck about this one, unless you live in Miami or Pittsburgh, as I mentioned in that astounding trailer that we did in one take. I know Ben Roethlisberger and I know Ndamukong Suh. That's all I know. And I like Ndamukong Suh. I don't consider him dirty. What happened was the NFL got too clean. You know what happened in the NFL? It's like the way people parent kids now. That helicopter, you got to wear a helmet when you ride a bike. Everybody's got a child seat till they're like 14 fucking years old. You know, that's what happened in the NFL. You can't cover receivers past 5 yards. You can sort of run along with them, but after that, it's over. Ndamukong Suh, when he stepped on that guy, like, that reminded me of those old NFL films, you know, when you'd watch Dick Butkus or The Violent World of Sam Huff. You could do shit like that. Now you can't, you know. Can't step on somebody's chest because you might hurt his feelings. Like, why did he do that? Was that a hate crime? Was he attacking his religion? No, he was just using his chest as a step. That is an ugly-ass fucking hat. Look at that thing. All right, Jim Nance, Phil Simms. First man to ever say he was going to Disneyland. You know what? A lot of people say he never came back. I don't know what that means, but, you know, whenever you're talking about Disney, you know there's something weird going on in a, you know, that kind of way. Don't want to get a suit here, right? Did we come on too soon? I think we came on too soon. You know what? This is the part of the fucking game that I never watch. I'll tell you what they got to do today is, you know, when Miami's got the ball, yeah, we know. They got to fucking stop them. Stop talking about cover twos and nickel defenses, because none of us know what the fuck they look like, because we didn't coach football. Unless you coached or played, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I don't give a fuck how wide the screen is. You can't see it. So I'll take your word for it. Did I ever tell you how much I fucking love these things, these little hot dogs wrapped up in a blanket? Whenever I eat them, I always think, I wish I was the hot dog, you know, and I wish that little pastry thing was my feelings. Sorry. These things are fucking delicious. If I was one of those people, you know those fucking nitwits that are building those bomb shelters in case the end of the world happens, you know, and they're down there with their soup and their venison and shit. I would definitely, this is a game changer right here. I would never go into one of those hollowed out box cars that they stick under the fucking ground. There's no way I'm going in there with some goddamn redneck, you know what I mean, with his Trump wig and all that shit, unless he's got those little hot dogs. Then I'll go down there, I'll listen to him, you know. Tell me about your crossbow. You gotta have a crossbow at some point in your life, right? Once a year, you ought to be able to shoot someone on death row with a crossbow. Somebody ought to win that, you know, just to see what it feels like, just to connect us back to those Robin Hood days. The National Football League. All right, let's go. Hurry up. Oh, God. The logos. Sweeping into the field. Here we go. What did the Dolphins do to their logo? That new Dolphins logo looked like they got busted for, like they had an oil spill and they didn't clean it up, and now they're trying to act like they give a shit about the environment. Like when BP changed their logo to that green and yellow with the grass. I'm Mike Tomlin, and, you know, I coach the Steelers, and, you know, we're going to try to do things to win the game today. Hi, I'm the chick on the sideline, and that's all they let us do. Hey, Pittsburgh fans with the terrible towel. A couple of Miami hats. Oh, shit, it's actually cold out there. This is where the people on Fox News go, global warming? What's up with that? It's cold in January. What's up with the food spread, you say? Look at this shit here. This right here, this is like crack to somebody my age. Like if I eat one of these footballs, not saying I won't, like this could send me into a 6-week downward spiral of ice cream and pizza. You really have to be careful. That's why I'm sticking with this, because if you look closely, there's a little bit of protein in there. Although that one kind of looks like an asshole, doesn't it? Sorry. I know it's early. Stop acting like you went to church. All right, here we go. Kickoff. The Dolphins uniforms, they don't even look like they're in the NFL. They still look like an expansion team. All right, this is when people in the stands are like, oh my Christ, why did he down it? He would have been on the 25. Now that I know what happened, why didn't he do that other thing? Big Ben. Big Ben's old school. He doesn't wear a helmet when he fucking rides a motorcycle. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay away from the rest of the old school things that he does. Ah. All right. I just saw some Steelers there. What is that fucking thing that they have? It's like the ski mask, but you want to get caught robbing a bank. What is that thing called? It was the worst handoff I've ever seen. And it's successful. First down! What do you think, Pittsburgh, you guys do this year to beat the Patriots? How many fucking times we beaten you in the playoffs? Playoffs? How about Seattle, huh? I'll tell you right now, they're the fucking 9-7 team no one wants to play. I don't know what their record is. I don't care. All I know is Pete Carroll's a great coach, and their owner's a complete piece of shit. And for some reason, that's why he's always sucking the dick of Seattle fans. Come on, guys, you're the fucking 12th man. And none of those fucking grunge kids up there, they never bring up the fact that, yeah, well, if you like us so much, why were you fucking us over on the large and small beers, you cunt? So you get your Seattle Seahawk yacht? But you know what? He rubs their balls every game, and they just forget, you know? This owner really understands us. Do you ever see what he did? Does anybody listen to me? You ever see what the owner of the Seattle Seahawks did? Yeah. Who rubs the balls of his fan base every fucking game. They had the large beer, and then they had the small beer. Large beer obviously being more money. It was a short, fat cup and a tall, skinny one. Somebody finally drank the small one and poured the other one in. It was the exact same amount of beer. He was fucking everybody over on the large beer. Then he has the nerve to sit there rubbing their balls every game. Who wants to wave the flag? How do you say his name? Le'Veon Bell. 3rd and 5. Big play early. Big play early. Tell you, from the Dolphins, I don't want to see him get more than 5 yards. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Look at Dominic Sue's all the way back there making the fight. Was that him making the tackle? It was somebody within. Is he number 90? I got to start playing fantasy football so I know all this shit. Oh, that wasn't him. My fault. Can we get the comments up here so I can see everybody trashing me? How can you watch a game? You don't know what the players are. You guys can yell over the top. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, we're gonna reset. There's a problem with the audio.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Let your folks know we're gonna reset.
Fuck! Oh! Is the audio on? Can they hear me?
Yes, there's an echo. So we might
there's an echo. Sorry about the echo. I am the god of hell's fire! I'll tell you right now, if I'm these Miami Dolphins, I got to be thinking that is not what we wanted to see by our defense on this first drive. Make some noise. Jesus. That was like the slowest 80-yard touchdown I've ever seen in my life. That was like when they bring the sick kid onto the field and everybody runs slow and they let him score. That's what that looked like.
We'll be right back.
Hey, we're going to be right back. I guess there's some audio problems. We're going to try to fix this. Echo. Now we're back? We're back! Miami Dolphins looking to answer. All right. Look at this porn star they got for a fucking quarterback. Look at that mustache. Full-on Tom Selleck. who wasn't a porn star, but first down. There you go. What kind of fucking dance was that? I actually liked that. That was silly. The offensive line. I kept looking around the... I don't know anybody's fucking name anymore. That's all right. I'm old. These fucking kids weren't even born when I was watching this shit. Still talking to myself. All right, 1st and 10. I want to see a game here. Come on, Dolphins. Oh, boy. Does the sweep ever fucking work? The defense strung it out. Yeah, every time. It hasn't won since like fucking Forrest Gregg. Hasn't worked, I should say. Bud Dupree. That sounds like an alias. Who the fuck named that kid Bud in the 1990s? Is that short for Buddy? That's like when you call a cat Cat. Name a baby Buddy. Hey, Buddy. Buddy, get off of that. You go to your room, Buddy. I don't hear another fucking word out of you. Well, maybe if you didn't do that, I'd give you a name. This guy's ears cold, or he can't hear what the people are saying to him? What do I do next? Not a good sign. You don't see Ben Roethlisberger doing that. His head's still ringing from the last fucking motorcycle accident. He's just out there slinging it. Jesus Christ. Look at the Steeler fans, the way they're dressed up. It's like TGI Fridays on a Friday. What was that Jennifer Aniston movie where she had to have more flair? Oh, nice fucking hit. Old school hit on the quarterback. Don't throw a fucking flag. That's right. You make him pay for it.
Face hurts.
Yeah, what happened to him? I think he lost his contacts. This is a nice hit. Old school hit. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Back in the day, though, they grab you and they fucking drive you into the ground. Dude, how funny is that? There's so many penalties now. He literally has to go in like, not trying to hit him too hard. Coming in with jazz hands. All right. That's how you do it. Inside the 10, you let it roll. People have been forgetting that lately. Catching it on the 2, trying to make a highlight reel. Hey, good job, good job. Way to kick it away. That was awesome. That was awesome. It'd be nice if it stopped on the 2-yard line, but you know. Oh, okay. Already up 7. 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is a video game. This is a new reality show. This is Nashville being reboot. I don't know what this is. Everybody's sad. Acid watch Gene Co. Who the fuck is this creep, and why does he keep looking down and looking up like that's supposed to interest me? Not easy. A collaboration. I don't understand what just fucking happened there. Is that how they write songs now? They all get sad, standing in a fucking aquarium. That's a McDonald's? No, that's the student area. Okay, I was going to say, fucking McDonald's, dude. What happened to them? They let fat people embarrass them for what they do for a business. Look at this guy, Alejandro. You'd never know this guy was Latino. How many fucking times has he been standing around somebody white said something fucked up, and then they're looking at this 9-foot Latino guy going, did I mention my first name is Alejandro? And I was a fucking Army Ranger. He puts you and your car into a fucking death grip. All right, I'm sorry. Why are they acting like they have that shit in Pittsburgh? People in Pittsburgh don't give a fuck about that stuff. Polar bears, that's what's going to be swimming up to your fucking house. It keeps getting any warmer. Where is that in Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is all sports, great bars, insane food. I fucking love. By the way, one of the most underrated cities out there. I love that city. Everybody know Miami's great, you know. All kinds of exotic fucking women walking around. You know, but wait, Pittsburgh, you know. You get Pittsburgh's the home of the keeper. You go to Miami to have an affair. You go to Pittsburgh to get married. Oh, Big Ben, standing tall in the pocket. Why is he wearing Lynn Swan's fucking number? Pittsburgh and Dallas just will not retire a fucking number, will they? How crazy is it that Terry Bradshaw didn't even go to Chuck Noll's funeral? You know what I mean? I carry a grudge like fucking nobody, but Jesus Christ, once the person dies, I mean, you can put a suit on. Talk shit at the wake, get in his grill. Oh, a little stutter step. When you're gambling, that's the worst fucking play right there. You just need a stop. They look like that they have him stopped, and then he gains another fucking 8 yards. Next thing you know, you frisbee a plate off a loved one. I'm confused as to if those are Steeler fans or not. They don't have enough gear on. I got a hat, I got a scarf, I got my underwear. You can tell these refs are cold. That's like the second penalty of the whole game. Listen how quiet this crowd is. These first week of games have just stunk. This is why I'll never work for the NFL Network. Oh, he still got the pink mouthpiece. He really gives a shit, that guy. Whoever that guy is, he actually cares. Everybody else is just going through the motions. Is October over? All right. Aren't Pittsburgh girls shaped like Big Ben? Somebody just asked me that. No. Every fucking city has hot women. It's just usually they realize they're too hot to stay in that city, and then they try to move to another city where all the hot girls gather. But then they get there, and all of a sudden they feel like they're regular. And then they have to make a decision. Do you know what I mean? Do I want to be a small pussy in a big vag town or a big vag in a little pussy town? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. First down. Say the clock. 7:58, first quarter. 7:56, 7:55, 7:54. First off, they didn't sack him, so it was excellent protection. I got to tell you right now, if I'm Miami, I've got to be thinking I don't want to go down by 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. But can you tell it's the playoffs? I didn't wear a vest. I wore a fucking sweater. What would you guys do if I wore a sweater because I just came from church? Can you imagine that? The new fucking less angry me. You know what it is about this type of shit? You got to eat it early, or it just the more it starts to make you angry. It's like something about room temperature food that's supposed to be cold just makes you angry. Like, watch my face. Kidding. Look at that hot dog wrapper. That fat fuck from the upper deck. Oh, look out! There he goes! Go dirty! That's 20, that's 10. He points at the guy, go, fuck yourself, touchdown. This game is over. It's already fucking over. Okay? If you got shit to do, you got to clean out your garage, if you haven't spent time with your fucking daughter, now's a good time to do it. This game is fucking over. This is some shit that should have just happened right before the half, so you make halftime adjustments. When this is happening with 6 minutes left in the first quarter, and you still got another fucking What do you got? 15-6. You got now 21 minutes before you can make halftime adjustments. I like when he points at this guy. You're not getting me. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag. Oh, and then he fucking humped the world there. Roy Girella, is he going to make the kick here? Boom! This game is fucking over. Put your feet up. It's done. It's done. Miami had a great fucking season, but this game's over. Calling it now. What are people saying? They're probably getting mad at me. Burnt Chrysler. Fins are on ice, boys. I'm so hoping Bill will do this for the Stanley Cup Finals. Absolutely. This gets me out of my fucking house because I'm actually considered working right now. You know, I just have to, I got a meeting down at Soapbox and I come down here. One of these games I'll actually have a couple of pops. Then we'll see what happens.
Can you do a 40-minute ad for ZipRecruiter?
Can I do a 40-minute ad? Okay. That's all I'm going to say, too, is ZipRecruiter. Look at this sexy girl fucking sitting around trying to fix up her house. Sitting on the floor, jeans and bare feet. Very, very Sheryl Crow, early 90s. That is the dumbest shit ever. Yeah, I love the people who decorate their houses, but where do they put all that fucking stuff the whole year? And you know you walk by it in like July, this giant Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, just dreading the fact you got to set it up again.
It's all got to be inflatable or it doesn't work.
Yeah, but the inflatable ones look cheesy as hell, though. That looks like the worst tailgate ever. Look at that. It's totally clean. Party on, Mom. Bring the napkins. Start cleaning up. Dude, I love golf wear. It's come so far. It used to just be ugly as shit. That's like the greatest polo shirts ever. I'm telling you, man, that fucking city, you wouldn't know from that shot. It looks fucking like old Pittsburgh. The greatest city ever. When you drive from the airport, you can't see the skyline. You go through this tunnel, and you don't see it, you come out just panoramic. And you see Heinz Field over there, you see PNC Park, you see the whole downtown area, and like 9,000 bridges. I love it.
The way they set up the skyline from PNC, I mean, it looks like...
It's incredible. Yeah, and you can walk over from the downtown over the bridge to it. It's the greatest thing ever. I mean, this city was a fucking shithole in the 70s. It all gone downhill. Now all the fucking nerds moved in, you know? They're doing all that computer stuff, so it's been great for the internet. I hope that wasn't too complex. There you go. Up to the 40. Maybe Pittsburgh was thinking that it was over. Look at those Dolphins hoodies. That looks like their mother ironed that thing on. The Dolphins have the Dolphins gear is as bad as that guy's tattoos. Although I would never say that to him, because I would worry that Mike would pouncy on me. Sorry. I don't get the tattoo all over the place. You know what I mean? You got to have the tattoo and then a bunch of bare skin so people can see what it is. Who does that joke? They look like your notebook in high school. Oh, another sweep, and it didn't work. Can you believe they strung it out at the NFL level? It's unbelievable. That's not even a fucking play. I swear to God, if I was the head coach, and any time they called a fucking sweep, the goddamn one, just look down, give him that John Gruden look, the offensive coordinator. Why don't you just call the Statue of Liberty play, you cunt? What year is this?
Someone predicting a Dolphins comeback.
Dolphins making comeback? Okay. We'll see if you're right. 2nd and 13. You know what's great about this Dolphins team is the unique play calling of their offensive coordinator. Now all they need to do to complete the trifecta of the 3 and out is just to do a run to the right. Run to the left, nothing. Run up the middle, nothing. Now let's see run to the right. Why don't they ever do that play anymore where you hand it off and the guy runs and then he pitches it back to the quarterback? They never do that anymore.
They want you to pronounce the running back's name.
Oh, all right. Well, bring his name up and I'll try to pronounce it. Look at that! First down! Old Freckles said it was over. This guy says it isn't. Dude, I don't understand why do their uniforms look so fucking plain? That was a nice throw. Did he want to put it there? You just throw it in the general area? Because he was on the outside of that guy and literally just ran right around him. Unfortunately, that defensive back did not look back at the ball or anything like that. Because I think if you do that, that's like a 43-yard penalty for trying to figure out where the ball is. Game clock. 4:34 to go in the first quarter. All right, the screen pass that's when you're doing a sweep, but you just throw the ball. That fucking shit never works. Screen can work sometimes. That's Kenny King in fucking Super Bowl 15. That went for 80 yards. But that was 36 years ago. Oh, dude, sorry about your Raiders, by the way. Holy shit.
Be back next year.
That wasn't even fair what happened to you guys. They lifted you all the way up, right? Slammed you right down to the ground. A broken leg. Oh, run to the right! I got to give it up to their coordinator. He is stubborn. We're going to establish this run. I don't give a shit how few yards we gain.
There it is.
His name is J.A.J. J-A-J. 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 Sometimes you got to have that flair. J-A-J. That's like that dude Joel on the 76ers is Joel. Jack A. J-A-J. I'm just jealous. Bill Burr. It's nothing. It's like a fucking steak with no salt on it. Not even a steak. You know what's funny? No matter what time of the game it is, when it's fourth down, there's always somebody going, "Go for it!" Hey, a little hold there. Mike Wagner, the little hold. Or was that Donnie Shell?
Bottom comment. Remind users to DVR to sync up.
Use your DVR. Oh, use your fucking DVR and you can sync up. The kick is good. 14-3. I maintain this game is over. What in the fuck are these?
Camel balls.
Potato balls.
Potato balls?
There's meat in the middle.
There's meat in the middle. All right. Oh, Jesus. Why do they act like fucking frozen pizza's delicious? And like delivery is bad? Delivery tastes way better than frozen pizza. Frozen pizza sucks. Guy looks like my old manager. I'm officially old. I don't know what any of this shit. Oh, those are guys from when I was young. George Wendt and fucking Dennis Roethlisberger, whatever his fucking name is.
They said eat the Billy balls.
These were fucking delicious about an hour and 40 minutes ago. Why can't you guys get this shit delivered as it's coming? I gotta put some hot sauce on this. I might even have to stick this thing in a donut to make it taste good. I did a table read with him one time. Hasselhoff, one of the best looking human beings I've ever seen. It was like ridiculous. I was like, you had to be a fucking TV star. What are you gonna do? Huh? Work at Ben & Jerry's? Is there a Ben & Jerry's location? Or they just drop their ice cream off at any store that'll have them, the fucking whores. Is that a purple truck? Yeah, that's the Prince Memorial Jeep. Right? fucking kills me, man. This would have been delicious. I've always wanted to go on those fucking trolleys, and I never do it. I just can't give into the sadness of doing it by myself when I'm on the road. You can't go on a trolley by yourself on the road like that. You're going to leap to your death. It'd be funny if somebody tried to commit suicide jumping in front of that thing. Just getting winded running alongside of it. Anybody from Pittsburgh did that, they'd have a fucking heart attack. Those people are animals out there, the way they eat. Jesus Christ, look at me. You got to go to Paramis. All right, here we go. My one traditional root beer. This is a root beer, kids, okay? All right, I have never enjoyed the football as much as right now watching with you. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you guys, hey, happy fucking New Year. Look at this, I got a, what do they call these things, a koozie? A queefy? Is that what this is called? Well, see, you know, some guy made $1 million fucking doing this. Well, your hand warms up the beer. Not if you drink it fast enough, you fucking pussy. Why is my drink always piss warm? Because you're sipping it. Wait, I'm not angry anymore. What am I doing? Well, hey, man, you know, if you feel your hands doing that, well, then by all means, come up with this fucking spongy thing. I wonder what he did with the money. You think he left his wife? Got a bunch of whores?
Your next cook
Then
has to be how to make the bread balls.
How to make the bread balls? How do they get the meat in the bread? No, you know, because that involves having a deep fryer, and I have an agreement with my wife that we're never buying one of those things, because if the day we do, it's going to be over. We like food too much. It's just going to be a shit show. All right, what is this about? Taking photos of East European fucking immigrants? This is the new thing. They make old people act like they give a fuck about technology. They don't. Yeah, she's making bread. She doesn't give a fuck. This guy's like fishing for fucking crabs. Old people don't know how to pose for photos. What is he, a Kardashian? Had his head up all proud. That's clearly an actor that they gave a giant cane to. All right, what's this guy doing? He's cooking. Dude, what the fuck kind of... You just see that apple knife he had? That thing was insane. He must be a Jedi. Oh, this is one of these diversity commercials. There's not one white guy in it. We're being phased out, man. That's why we voted for Trump. I'm sick of these fucking commercials with other people in it.
Comments, people looking for Peyton Manning commercials just so you can mock them.
Oh, I love this. I was joking with my buddy about this. They just mess with the wrong city. Like there's a right city to mess with. Yeah, they should have done that shit in New Hampshire. Nobody gives a fuck. What happened? That's cool. Hubbard. All right. Antonio Brown. I'm trying to get a time for you here. Look at this head movement I got. All right, 3:01. Oh, he's just moving the pile. He's one of those north-south runners. He always keeps his legs going. He's the first guy there, the last one to leave, and he hasn't beaten his wife yet. Why are you scowling? Jesus, he holds all his stress right between his fucking eyebrows. Dude, his face is 32. His fucking, between his eyebrows is 86. It's like, oh, are you a first-time dad? Wait a minute, did you fight in the war? World War II? The big one. Another handoff. Dude, what is with the fucking Steelers? They fucking run up to the line, there's no hole, and then they're just like, well, I'll just wait a second, then they get another 6 yards. That has to be frustrating. As a Dolphin fan to be watching that. Forget about the fact that your team is named the Dolphins when the Sharks was available. The Dolphins. It'd be great if you called yourself the Koalas and you won like fucking 7 in a row. Maybe you just would have to deal with that, you know? That's why I'm hoping, like, you know, more players come out and say that they're gay, right? Just so, like, that would be the greatest thing ever. Like, if your quarterback was openly gay and he was just destroying the other team, and then all the homophobes would have to get, it'd be a whole other level you'd give them shit for.
Game clock.
Game clock. 1:22 left. That fucking animal. Who is that guy? Their offensive coordinator? It's got to be, right? They have the ball. Look at Ben. I'm not listening to you fucking guys. I just got done drinking. Offsides. Oh, and everybody points at everybody.
Are we going to live feed the inauguration?
The inauguration hasn't happened yet? What's everybody freaking out for? Obama's still in office. What is President Trump going to do? Evidently pay attention to the ratings of The Apprentice. I think he just wanted to be president so he could just fucking build a golf course wherever he wanted to. You know? He'll probably build one, you know, when they wanted to make that pipeline and they stopped it for now. He'll probably build a golf course right over it. The golf course is the greatest golf course ever. It's been completely cleared of Native Americans. Oh, they're just running on them all fucking day long. Oh, Jesus Christ. That cornerback looked like me when I used to try to tackle my big brother and he just would keep running down the field. You just went for the ride. Le'Veon. What do you think before you name your baby Le'Veon? You just got to be thinking like, I want to make sure this fucking kid bangs at least 40 women. I want this kid to be fucking one of his teachers. We'll call him Le'Veon. How did I ever have a chance with a name like Bill when there was a guy named Le'Veon? He always has laid right in his fucking name. This is so like sitcom-y that I'm watching the game holding a football. All you need to have is, I feel like I'm on That 70s Show. Like, come on! You know, they do that dumb overacting shit. All right, this ad's working because this is fucking disgusting. Oh yeah, I'm totally grossed out. I don't want whatever those kids have. That's smart, because that's the type of shit, you know, as people fast forward, they go, what the fuck was that? Do they have ants in their hair?
T-Mobile gives you fleas, though.
I don't even know what T-Mobile is. Are they even in it? It's like Verizon, and then there's Sprint. With that cunt who came back acting like he made a decision to, it's like, no, they gave you a bag of money. Whoever gives you the fucking money, he'll be working for T-Mobile. I like how they dress him a little more sophisticated, like an older and wiser guy that you don't know his fucking name. Jesus, how much does that progressive woman make? Holy shit, she's been doing it forever. She's been doing it since I had fucking hair! Why would you have order envy at Taco Bell? It's all the exact same ingredients, just shaped up differently. All those sandwiches look the exact fucking, look, they're the exact fucking same. They put the white one in the middle because they're racist, right? Like he's the most important. The red, the two Native Americans on the side. Oh, tell us, oh white taco, what should we do next? You know who that is doing the voiceover? Omar coming. You ever watch The Wire? That's Omar.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm good at that. If you show me somebody's face, I don't know who the fuck they are, but if I hear their voice, I don't know what it is. It's like their face distracts me. Was that kid who just fucked up the couch like that? Is Rob Lowe on another show? Dude, Rob Lowe, he's like one of those journeyman guys in the NBA where you're like, that guy's still fucking playing. He has like every color headband because he's played for like fucking half the teams. Except he's super successful, way better looking, and has millions of dollars. Le'Veon. All right. Tommy Bunn's going to pass up Billy Bread Balls on the scale, calling it. Bill, that's all Mexican food. Dude, Taco Bell is not Mexican food. That's white people's version of it. Le'Veon Bell. Banged 30 women last night. He banged more women than will have fucking yards today. And he's already on pace to run for 200. I like to go out in public, touch doorknobs, and then itch my eye. Just daring pink eye to come in my life. That's because he stopped going to those keg parties. Is this on like a loop? Do they keep showing the same play over and over again?
It's stuck.
Hey, Dolphins, they're going to give it to Le'Veon Bell. Bell, sorry, not Bell. This guy lost like 20 pounds. I'm so fucking jealous. I'm more jealous of that than his fucking name. Everyone in the offensive line, they're pushing him back. Look at this shit. It's the same fucking play. Touchdown. Oh! This fucking game is over. You're watching something where you already know the result, yet you still sit there. You got to ask yourself, am I unhappy in my relationship? Do I need a hobby? What is missing in my life that I'm still watching this fucking game? Look at this. How many missed tackles? 1, 2. Only 2. That's not bad. That's a nice attempt by that 25. You know what? That's not fair. That wasn't his side of the field. He almost broke both his shins trying to get out of the way. Oh. This has to be fun for Steeler fans. Did you just see that guy on the bench? He was just in his own world. That's how easy this game is. And he saw the guy score a touchdown. He's like, oh, hey. Yeah, you got one too? All right. Let's see some of the comments. Rob Lowe equals Vince Carter. Nice. Game over. Tell Burt to shave his creepy stash. Who's that? Is that the quarterback for the Dolphins?
Burr Kreischer.
Oh, Burr Kreischer. Oh, he's not here anymore. Him and his vest left hours ago. I like this chick. She's funny. Look at this. Oh, that would annoy the fuck out of me. We got to play again. Is that the guy for the Cowboys? Is that Witten? Wow. That was a tough commercial. You know, editing can really help the timing in comedy. They should have had him looking at him longer, shaking their heads. Now I get it. They don't approve of his cowboy outfit. What's this going to be a commercial for? Some erectile dysfunction. Oh, no, the chicks are here, too. What do you mean one day you reach the summit, then they show a guy dunking? So what, I should have just kept trying and then I could have dunked? What does alcohol have to do about any of that? I guess afterwards you have it. You got to love a silver bullet, though. You know? This is not a commercial. 2 cops, 1 black, 1 white. The black guy teaches the white guy to loosen up. The white guy teaches the black guy to, I don't know what he, I don't know. Are you allowed to teach a black guy anything at this point? That'd be considered some sort of like, although we do that all the time, every year. Every year there's that Oscar-winning thing, you know, where it's a problem that white people created and then they paratroop a white person in it to clean it up. Like turn a football team around, fix a school. And it's just like, wait a minute, this school is fucked up and this part of the city is fucked up because of white people. And then the white person comes in, so we're still the hero. It's brilliant, because then as a white person you can go see it and be like, oh, that's the white person I'd be. I'd be the one who came in and taught the class, even though I'm not doing that and I avoid those neighborhoods. That's who I'd be. You guys want to go get some frozen yogurt? Are they going for 2 points here? What the fuck just happened? Oh, they said, okay, all right. Oh, and they finally stopped him. Maybe this game isn't over. I'll tell you right now, you can't underestimate the psychological uplifting of a fucking goal line stance. It's 13 minutes left to go in the second quarter. It's 14-3. The Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, I actually really enjoy doing this because this is a game I would have shut off. I taped the Celtics game. I would have watched that. I'd rather watch the Celtics versus the Pelicans than to sit here and watch this. Is that guy wearing Nikes? I can't tell. Or is it Nike? Oh, the old stop and go. The old stop and go. And they're still saying no. They're still saying no. This is where Chris Berman gets us. And then it got interesting. Nope. He didn't get it. Definitely throw out a challenge.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Throw it, throw it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. This is reverse racist, but a white guy made the final hit, so I'm going to say that's a touchdown. I'm kidding. Just fucking around. Just having fun with stereotypes. Dude, this guy's a maniac. I would not want to piss this referee off. Look at that jaw. Get in your face, you know, like a fucking wild animal, just feeling his breath and be like, all right, dude, whatever. This is why you tape a game, so you can fast forward through this. You already got a bunch of shit you didn't need. Now go out and go buy some more, you dumb cunt. I love that people are into cell phones like I'm into scotch, like they actually fucking... Dude, have you seen the new Mobile Z phone? It has swipe text. Those cars all suck. These are terrible cars. This must be Nissan. Is this Nissan? Honda? Honda used to make a good fucking car. Those cars are ugly as shit. Those are those ones those kids put the loud mufflers on. There you go. Beep, 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 beep. Sounds like a fucking dirt bike. Don't ever tell people you're having a fucking baby, by the way. Everybody just starts telling you all these horror stories, you know? It's fucking ridiculous. Dude, I'm telling you right now. I don't give a fuck about your stupid story. I gotta like block people out. It's this great thing that I'm going to experience. Look at the fucking Hulk Hogan wannabe. I up to the fact after like 30 years in business, like, hey, you know, we agree with you. Pizza kind of sucks. Guess what? We're going to try harder in the next 30 years. You know what has amazing shitty pizza is Pizza Hut. It's so fucking greasy. You don't have to chew it. You could literally stick the whole thing. If the crust wasn't so thick, you could just... The way Norm from Cheers drinks a beer, you could eat one of their slices. How the fuck can you say that on that? Come on. That camera's literally moving. Give me a fucking break. No way. That's right. Yeah, you're right. I agree with whoever the fuck that guy was. Was that Reggie Roby now coaching over there? Are you still watching? Press play to resume. Even the fucking robot in the goddamn TV knows that this game is boring. Because they waited. They waited until they confirmed that touchdown. 20-3. Hey, you still watching this shit?
It's still there.
Oh, you fucking asshole! Oh, those missed extra points will come back to haunt you. I love how nobody had a problem with the extra point, and then right as they were going to fucking make the rule change, all these NFL fans came out. Dude, it's so stupid. They ought to do something about it. Then they immediately changed it. I had no problem with the extra point. I liked it. That was the fucking, little sip of fucking champagne.
Now it's fun.
I actually like the rule. I was wrong. I'm just a curmudgeon. Or is it a curmudgeon? That's got to be the best feeling ever when you win in a playoff game. You just scored another touchdown. You get to do that fucking slow motion walk. You get an extra cool look on your face because NFL Films is going to have you in slow motion with the breath coming out. Which way is what camera? Oh, you're saying that. Okay, sorry. Jay Feely. Was he a quarterback?
Jay Feely.
Jay Feely, yeah. Steelers score again. They're going to bring him out of retirement. Look at the seats are all empty. Everybody running to take a piss already.
Wow. 12 minutes to go in the second. 23.
This is one of my favorite cigar aficionados. It is, with Ray Lewis, and this is one of the sickest things ever. Ray Lewis has his own cigar. Here come a bunch of jokes. Oh, yeah, does it come with a fucking shank in it? The man was acquitted. He's got his own fucking... Can you see that? He's got his own fucking... Do you know how bad I want those to be good cigars? You know what I mean? But when you really think about it, was the Baby Ruth a good candy bar? Reggie Jackson had his own candy bar. Bruce Jenner on the cover of Wheaties. That cereal fucking sucks. I'm hoping that Ray Lewis continues changing the game. Is that a fumble?
Oh, God. Game clock.
No way. Oh, Jesus. Did anybody even hit it? Get it, get it, get it. They got it, they got it. I love those guys who run up to the pile. You can't even tell them. They just automatically start calling it for their own team. These guys are wearing Ravens colors. Why is everybody wearing purple? What is this about? Pink in October, purple in January? Where's Phil Simms from? That's the first time I noticed his southern drawl. Five.
Texas?
He's Texas. His kid played at UT, yeah. That's when you got to look at you, because his kid made it to the NFL but didn't last, That's when you got to look at your wife. That's because he's also half you, sweetheart. I'm pure cocaine, and you made it drugs that are stepped on. Your family tree dragged him down. Is this guy pop locking next to the fucking heater?
Can you throw the game clock up?
Oh, game clock, 11:56. What happened to our game clock right here?
It wasn't syncing up.
Oh, it wasn't syncing up. All right, that's halfway decent. Oh, fuck, now my eye's leaking. I shouldn't have scratched it. I touched a public door and then scratched my eye. It's over.
Phil Simms won some more at State.
Morehead State. But his kid went to UT, right? Oh, that's that classic NFL Films thing when they draft him and everybody booed. Cold weather hats as opposed to warm weather hats. Somebody said $20 says he misses the extra point. I don't know when they put it up there. They might be assholes and did it afterwards. Come on, Dolphins. Can you make a fucking game out of this? There you go. Can you get a first down? He reached for it. You got to give him that first down if you're going to give him the touchdown. And they keep the clock going. These fucking refs. This goddamn game is fixed. I actually think the prevent defense was designed by the owners. You know? Yeah. It's like people are shutting the games off when they know that, they know what the outcome is. Then they just came up with the prevent defense. Makes every game close. We don't want to get burned on one play. Take away the sidelines, and we'll burn up the clock. You don't. You just give up a touchdown in 5 plays. Or at least they have a chance for one. There it is. There it is. Love it. All right. I think that guy missed the extra point on purpose just to keep it interesting.
Orders came down from the booth.
Look at the Dolphins. They're getting a little chippy here. Do you know how many people are killed a year by dolphins at SeaWorld? It's never repeat. Dude, how can you be that mad? You're up fucking 20-3. Jesus Christ. If I was coach, I'd fucking get him a cab and send him to a massage parlor. Have him come back in the second half. Buddy, you got to cause us a dumb penalty. Where is 88 here, and why did he get so mad? All right, that happened. There's 88. Oh, he said something. That's what it is. He said something to him. Now he's losing his fucking mind. Maybe he's got big ears or something.
10-15. He's 45 seconds.
How many times are they going to bring up that Dolphins undefeated season in 1972? That has got to be the most overrated fucking team of all time.
What else do they have?
That's true. I guess they haven't won. I just hate how they root for teams to lose every year. When that last team fucking loses, they sip the champagne. I root for every fucking team that's going undefeated, just so Mercury Morris will have to drink tap water one year. We almost did it. Oh, how do you say his name? Oh, it's J-A-J-I. J-A-J-A-I. How do you say his name? Come on, fantasy football people. How do you say his name? J-A-J-I. Can you put some highlights on my dreads? Thank you. 9:17 left in the second. Oh, Jesus. I'm starting to understand why that kid started jerking off at that San Diego game. That poor bastard, man.
Oh, no.
That was just the perfect storm, He was on a dry streak, and then they paraded those 12 fucking cheerleaders in front of him. What was he supposed to do? He tried to be subtle about it. The overhand, cross-handed, overhanded fucking grip. That fucking kid. He literally has to leave the planet. He's got to start over. Like when they say, who's the first person who wants to go to Mars? I would be like, yeah, I'll go out there.
Everyone would understand.
Yeah. You'd just be up there praying that DirecTV never came to Mars. YouTube or the internet or some shit.
How did you get selected?
I don't understand why anyone would want to go to fucking Mars. There's nothing there. Then you're just going to live in that building?
Like, how much of a fucking nerd are you? Like, how many of those fucking Matt Damon, Star Trek, fucking Life on Mars, or whatever the fuck? How often do you watch those things? That you actually think that that's a good move? You're all done with trees? You don't want to go swimming? Oh, dude, that would be the funniest fucking shit ever. You just take the top 100 nerds from Comic-Con and you send them to fucking Mars. That'd be the greatest reality show ever. And you don't let them come back until they just say, Spock is a pussy or something. They got to just somehow trash whatever they're into. Star Wars is overrated. Say it. Say it or you're not coming back to Earth. This guy runs like me. Come on, roll out. Throw it. Throw. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he just took a Steve Grogan hit.
Game over. Not that it was much of a game, but
I'll tell you, this guy has focus. That's the second hit he's taken like that. He just, some people can't feel the backside pressure. He can't feel that right in the grill. He was just locked in. There you go. There's your dumb penalty. Why are you? I want it. Oh, Jesus. Dude, whenever they do that thing where their legs are up like this and they're just doing this, that means you broke the top half of your body. This one's like all of this shit is just crushed. You just have to, fucking rolling your legs back. For some reason, that's comforting. When you take a shot to the chest, you just fucking move your legs back and forth like that. I don't know what it is.
everyone believes he's dead.
Look at the fucking backup, just took his mittens off. Thought I was going to have an easy day.
That looked like Drew Bledsoe's last play.
Oh, that was a bad one.
Yep. And that's what it looked
People are saying he's dead. He's clearly moving. What is that fucking modesty towel for that they hang in front of their junk? I've never understood that. On like a fucking day like this? Like, are your hands really sweating? Or is this part of the look? He's going to be back. Looks like Phil McConkey, who also looked like John Oates. They're all the same people. What do you mean rough? How is that roughing the passer? I would never yell at this fucking maniac like this. But how the fuck is that rough? The penalty's offset. Replay the fucking down. How is that roughing the passer?
He just released the ball.
How is that roughing the passer?
How do you know it's
What are they going to say, helmet to helmet? Is that what it is?
Oh, leading with the crown.
He hit him in the fucking chest, dude. He hit him in the chest. That's called being a quarterback in the NFL. Look at that. Oh, give me a break. He didn't hit him right in the chin. He fucking grazed it. I mean, by the letter of the law, I mean, that is a penalty. That is a good call. But what the fuck? It's football. That's why you have a helmet on. It's to protect your head, right? Is this guy going scuba diving afterwards? It'd be funny if he just grabbed his nose and just went to the locker room. Is that guy he's talking to in the NFL? That looks like somebody's nephew.
Can you count to 5?
What was that Asian dude writing down shit for? That's that concussion shit. They're asking, what's your birthday? And he's like, he fucked that one up. He fucked that one up. T.J. Yates. Nothing puts the fear of God in a defense like T.J. Yates. Is he picking his teeth? Or he's fixing his mask? All right, this guy's going to be back. The porn star. This guy looks like a country singer to me. If you won't fuck me, I know your sister will. That's actually blues. Blues is always talking about banging somebody's sister or running out the fucking back door. The country singer's the guy who walks in The Blues guy's the guy who goes out the back door. Le'Veon out the back door. Fucking Bill comes in the front. Billy Joe, Bim, Jim Bob. There you go, Johnny O'Doya. 6:55 left in the first. Hey, he's back. He's coming back for more. Sorry.
Whoa.
He's fine. See what I'm saying? That shouldn't be a fucking penalty. The guy's laying on the fucking ground like he's dead. He milks it. He gets the 15-yard fucking penalty. They stick AJ, who gives a fuck, in for one play, and then this guy comes back. He's right back. Does he have like a sinus infection? It's like some old wives' tale. If you block your ears, you can blow out your nose. Matt, you don't want more. Come on, Dolphins. Get a touchdown before the fucking half. 2nd and 17. Oh, that's a fucking... What the fuck was that? He literally just tackled that guy. He reached around and just fucking threw him around. Old Jack reach around. Yeah, that's a hold. Holding. Everyone saw it. Watch this shit. He like spins him around. Watch this. When he gets beat, he's like, you're not getting him again. Watch this. There you go. Sometimes there's bad holdings. That might be the other. What does the sideline reporter add? I went over there. He confirmed that he was hurt. This is where he's hurt, and now he's back. Steelers are acting like idiots right now. Just keep kicking their ass. Now that they're doing all this extra shit. Why does he... I've never seen a quarterback do that. He just... Every fucking play. Look at the guy wearing the old school ugly throwback. The stripes. Did this game not sell out? Or did Dolphin fans go home early? Matt, you don't want more. Come on, dude. 3rd and 22. Let it rip. What the What the fuck was that? I'm going to say there was a communication error there.
Are you coming back this afternoon for the Giants game?
No, I'm not doing the Giants game because people want to watch that game, and that'll be actually a good one. I knew this one was going to suck, so I figured people would tune into this one. Come on! Oh, shit. I'll tell you, those field goals, they fucking add up. They'll do this shit. Whatever that does. It makes it go in. I love the people in the upper deck going like this. Like the field goal kicker, he's looking down at the football. Yeah, these are the Hondas. You know what? Our live thread has died here. Mikey Zolchak was the last one. He said he's dead. Mars is one trip, brother. Dude is dead. Dude, we would love to watch you watch actual game. Oh, watch an actual game, like a good one. Nah, because if it's an actual game, you want to listen to the commentators, wouldn't you? Dude, what is all of this shit? This is like a... She's dressed like Nancy Reagan. What is that? ARP, real possibilities. Can they be any more vague? They showed me a bunch of shit from around the world. Inspired by true events. That means something happened and then they just exaggerated everything else. based on a true story. There are people in this country. Oh, Matthew McConaughey. Anytime a fucking actor with a full head of hair wears a piece like he's bald, you're going to get nominated for something. It was so courageous. It was a brave performance. What is that movie about? Kid's got dirty fucking hair. Why is he hanging out with all the Steelers? Now, if I was a Dolphin fan, what do you guys want? You want a holding call on this next one? Huh? Personal foul? Whatever you need. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Just like every kickoff, it's all the way into the end zone. You should always down it because you never make it out to the 25 anymore. It's just a stupid fucking play. Oh, there's where the Penguins play, right there. 2 o'clock on your screen. Now it's at 3 o'clock. That's their new place. They used to have the igloo there, man. That place was the shit. Now right over there to the left, that's where your stadiums are. Fucking love that city. See, there's PNC Park. One of the best ones. You know Roethlisberger rode his fucking motorcycle over. No helmet in the snow. You know, Ben's going to do what Ben wants to do. I can't believe how fucking quiet this crowd is. This is just really like, you know what I love about MLB is they add all these extra microphones in the playoffs and you feel like you're at the game. But NFL should do that.
The water fountain.
Is that a face mask? Dude, that guy, he pauses every fucking time. You know, they always say, great runners, they have patience. They wait for the hole to develop. He literally just stops. Except on that play. I'm getting bored. I'm getting fucking bored with this shit. What color are their pants, the Dolphins? Is that teal? Is that teal? Is that turquoise? That's like the color of every piece of jewelry in Arizona. That ugly-ass fucking shit that everybody walks around. You know, all these white people walk around with that Native American shit on. We killed them, and then we made jewelry to commemorate them. Where this Starbucks stands. He's got the shotgun. Developed by the Dallas Cowboys, I believe. It's called Aqua. Okay. Would you guys be mad if I took a fucking nap during this? This is one of the ones where you just slowly go into the fucking couch. Like, is anything going to happen other than the Steelers just imposing their will? Oh my God, wake me up when it's halftime, when I can go home. You know, some days this feels like a job. This is one of these days. Le'Veon Bell right now, he's going to fucking have an 70-yard touchdown. Yeah, all right, there you go. They finally figured out that they're going to hand the ball to him. Is Ndamukong Suh playing?
Everyone's waiting for him to stop.
There he is, 93. I love that guy. I like the way he plays.
They go down by one more touchdown, he'll rip somebody's arm off there.
Dude, that fucking 91 is jacked. There's no fucking reason for this. for the Dolphins to be losing like this. Look at the size of that guy. Oh, look at the guy in the all the white. There you go. There's a guy comfortable with himself. He's just like a little bunny rabbit. You see him sitting there in the end zone? Airing it out.
Oh.
I'm surprised they didn't call interference. Pass interference, not letting the receiver catch the ball. 50 yards in the first down. Ah, you fucking. This fucking ex-Marine is just killing the Dolphins today. Second and 5. 2:03 left to go in the first half. 2:03 left in this job. This is usually fun. Maybe I need to eat a donut. Effortlessly. Was that Benny Cunningham? Who caught that? Theo Bell? Was that Johnny Lamb Jones? He played for the Browns, didn't he? Oh, good commercials. All right, what's this one for? All right, he's riding a bike. She's running. He's sitting. Now they're running together. Now he's running by himself, and this guy's on a bike. Serial killer looks at him through the windshield. This is about serial killers killing people who work out. Oh, I made it. I thought that guy was. I thought he was going to kill me too. 95 calories. Here's to not getting thrown in a trunk. Sexually abused and then eaten. Michelob Ultra. What if I had a Michelob Light? It was way better. Dude, this guy's dream didn't come alive, but he got a fucking Honda Accord. It ended. His life fucking ended. He wanted to be a race car driver. Now he's got a fucking Honda Accord and he's smiling. Maybe it's because he's a dad. He's going to impose his fucking dream on his kid. Don't quit like I did. Hey, where's the pedophile, Subway? Huh? Where is he? You guys do worse screening than Uber. His fucking glasses alone, you should have known that guy was a fucking diddler. I mean, honestly, he did everything but stand in a bush when they met him. Fucking Subway sucks. I mean, it's better than eating McDonald's, but that fucking food. I hate how they got it all measured out, you cheap cunts. Just make the sandwich.
Grab a handful.
I can't deal with places where you watch them prepare your food. It's like, I know somebody else is going to be handling my shit, but I don't need to see it. The fucking autopsy gloves. Matty Ice making some noise in the NFC West. Who do you got? Where do you guys think the Super Bowl champion comes from this year? I think it's got the defenses are way better in the NFC West. I mean NFC.
Chiefs got a shot, I think.
Yeah.
Canadians don't get the same commercials as we do, so they're missing.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make fun of Molson and Tim Hortons later. Love the commercial commentary. All right, beautiful. Ben Roethlisberger. What do you guys think? They're going to at least get a field goal on this, right? Unless that fuckhead hits the upright again. There you go. There you go.
Pats, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Giants.
Wait, what's the late game?
That's their predictions for Super Bowl.
Oh, I was saying what? Oh, okay. Kansas City. Okay. Seattle. Seattle looks good. The only reason why I can't root for Seattle is just their fans think they're so much better than other fans. We're so loud. You're not. You're not yelling any louder than anybody else. They built a stadium to help you out. You know what should be on the side of your stadium? Giant fucking training wheels. I mean, it's acoustically designed. I played old theaters like that were built before the advent of being able to amplify sound. And if you knew how to throw your voice, they could hear you in the back of the house. That's what they did with a football stadium. But it's not the Patriots, so it's legal. Nothing to see. Dude, the fact that kid jerking off at a Chargers game went away in 3 days and we had to deal with fucking air pressure for 18 months is so fucking, it's unbelievable. It's unfucking believable. Nothing to see here. There was fucking kids in the crowd. The old arm grab. The old arm grab. All right, that's today's NFL. If you don't complete it, they'll throw a flag and they'll complete it for you.
Seattle says we paint the 12 on the training wheels and be super proud.
Jesus Christ, this just ain't your day when that happens. Pats versus Cowboys? Ugh, I don't like that at all. I don't believe in the Cowboys head coach. I just don't. I think it's going to be, I think Giants and Seattle, they just been there. They always fucking, and I wasn't believing in the Giants coach. And all of a sudden now he just like, it's amazing. As a Patriots fan, I was very excited that Tom Coughlin got shown the door. It's like, great, you took that brilliant mind out of there. Maybe we can finally beat you in a fucking Super Bowl. And then this other guy shows up and they look just as dangerous. Now that's when a moron football plan goes, well, it's because it's a system. Rather than it's a good organization. This looks like the worst fucking wedding ever. Kids on the floor playing with the macaroni. Aren't you supposed to feed that to the guests? I wasn't really paying attention. I guess the kids love these fucking Hondas, huh? I had a Honda Accord one time. I fucking loved that car. But I mean, I wasn't acting like I was a race car driver. It was this 5-speed LX. It's like a 1988. I fucking loved that car. I got it and already had 100,000 miles on it. It still ran like a top. Is this a what's in your wallet commercial or is this a movie? Vin Diesel's in my wallet. Pats versus Packers needs to happen before Brady goes, I don't know what they're saying. Whoever wins tonight's going to the bowl. Who's playing tonight? Giants and Packers? Oh, man, that's going to be a fucking great one. Now, see, that one I would never talk over. Come on, I'm fat. I have no life. This is my identity.
There's a comedian, he said Cowboys, Texans.
Cowboys, Texans. I like that. Who were the original Texans?
The owners.
Nope.
Nope.
The Kansas City Chiefs. And they played in Dallas. All right, you want some AFL trivia here? I've said this before on my podcast, but I'm thinking maybe we got some new people here. And God knows this fucking game's boring. All right, so when the AFL first came about in 1960, the NFL laughed. Baha, baha, ha, ha. You're not going to this league isn't going to do shit. They laughed at him and then underhandedly fucked with the league on two levels. One, the Minnesota Vikings were an AFL team. So they went to them and they said, hey, you want to join the NFL? We'll just let you join the NFL. So they took one of the AFL's teams, okay? So they fucked them out of one team, one market, okay, that the NFL wasn't in, and now the NFL was and AFL was out. And then the original Kansas City Chiefs, when they first came out, were the Dallas Texans. They were going to play in Dallas, and there was no team in Dallas. So then the NFL awarded a franchise to Dallas. And the reason why they did that was because, the fuck was his name? Lamar Lund? I can't remember his fucking name. Was the richest AFL owner. So they put direct NFL competition with them in Dallas to fuck with their most amount of money, and then they took one of their teams. And that's how the Cowboys came about. Lamar Hunt, yeah, he had the most rhyming with cunt. Oh, picked off! Here we go! 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 Make a game of this! Fuck! 56 seconds left. Well, that should have happened like 3 fucking plays earlier. Ah, what the fuck? Catch the goddamn ball. Jesus, Ben Roethlisberger got faked out like me on that play. So that's what happened. So then, and then because then you had people in Texas, your choice was to go to an AFL game with a bunch of nobodies or an NFL game, and even though your team sucked and was an expansion franchise, you could, Jim Brown, Bart Starr, all these guys would come to town. You could go see them. So eventually, the Dallas Texans had to leave, and they became the Kansas City Chiefs. But they always were red and white colors. Their original helmet was all red, and it had the shape, just the state of Texas on the side. It was pretty badass. I hate bacon on a burger, but the fucking box seat guy, that Mike, his is way better. I like how Mike Golick acts like he went to Notre Dame on an academic scholarship. He's always throwing that degree in his face. It's like, dude, you went there to play football, all right? Get the fuck out of here.
And you ended up on TV. Not much of a career.
These things have been sitting here for 2 hours. I don't know why I'm going to do this to myself. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe I'm just used to it. What is this a commercial for? Well, that rhymed. I think I'm going to do that. Don't get your taxes done. Get them warm. Texas outlined with a star over Dallas. That's right. That's what the Texans had. They had the star. Oh, and then the Cowboys just had the star. They ripped them off. That's a timeless uniform. The Dallas Cowboys and the fucking Oakland Raiders is the best uniform in sports, I think. But I like it when they have the silver numbers, though. That's the best one ever. And I hate the Patriots uniforms. I've hated them since they switched from Paul Revere hiking the football. I've never liked those fucking uniforms. It looks like, the helmet looks like one of those, remember that show Arliss? Yeah. That looks like a football helmet you'd see on that show. Or there was, yeah, I can't stand them. But this right here, the Dolphins helmet's like if they let women play football. We need something less aggressive. I bet they've had that conversation. Like, if these concussions keep happening and more kids play soccer, and we're going to have to go co-ed flag.
NFL.
Yeah. And there'll be former sitcom stars trying out for the league. It's going to be ugly. Seahawks neon green. Yeah, see, there's a Seahawk fan not liking it. Your fucking uniforms were the shit when it was just that silver. The Jim Zorn, Steve Largent, Kenny Easley. I used to like them back then. Kenny Easley, wait, was that a right guy? Was that a baseball player? I'm just old now.
Steve Largent was getting thrown to by
Jim Zorn.
Yeah.
And then David Craig.
Dave Craig.
No, but Jim Zorn originally.
Before me.
Yes, it was, youngster. It was before you. Number 10. And 10 was my favorite number because I was a Fran Tarkenton fan. That isn't off. What about the offensive guy just fucking slamming his elbow into him? Does the defensive back have the right to be anywhere on the field? I cannot overstate how fucking ugly those Dolphins hoodies are. What is that? That looks like a generic hoodie, and they just ironed that thing right on. This is like, it's a slap in the face to Don Shula, Dan Marino, and all the great Dolphins. I love Dan Marino, man. Dan the man. Nice throw. There you go. Maybe they'll get another field goal. Who knows? Look at this. This could be Next thing you know, it's 20-9, everybody. Oh, God. Another commercial. Jesus, talk about an underwritten show. You got to do the helium joke? I feel like I'm at the fucking DMV right now. Are they ever going to call my number? Hold him up. Yeah, help him up. Yeah, that's it. Touch his head. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, did I touch you? I'm sorry. I didn't want to get a 40-yard fucking penalty on that. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. There you go. This is like watching an undercard. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh my God, can somebody just knock somebody out so the champ can come out? I'm not, but that sounds like I'm disrespecting Pittsburgh. Like, I think Pittsburgh could go to the bowl. All right, there. I said that before you fucking, what is that place? Paramis? Panamis? Pamamis? Eating motherfuckers start giving me shit. There you go. Somebody goes, Freckles, unless you're going to throw a pass, put the football day and step away. We missing part of that? If you notice in the last week when it was actually a decent game, I wasn't doing this. This is just like, you know, if you had a fucking, I don't know what. If I had a baseball here, I'd be throwing this. This is fucking boring. There's no alcohol here. This game stinks. There you go. Now, how come they didn't call a flag on 23 for hitting 31 in the helmet to helmet? Steeler on Steeler crime. Oh, he used his shoulder. Oh, God. He just had his fucking spine compressed. Ross Cockrell. That can't be your name. Ross Cockrell. Is it Cockrell? That's a porno name. Ross Cockrell. This is like watching the end of an NBA game.
Can you give the football manufacturer a shout out again?
Oh, yeah. Those of you wondering, this non-official football is, this is Stats Football. Stats Football for when playing fantasy football and gambling has taken over your sex life. And you rub one out. This actually supports your lumbar as you're rubbing one out like that kid down in San Diego. I don't know why I'm making fun of him. Who fucking, you know, good for him. It's about time. I looked at it more like a protest for making women dress like that. There's a fumble! Steelers got it! Oh, Jesus! Oh, no! It's still going to be a boring game. Oh, Matt, you don't want more. What happened? You got to be able to feel the pressure. Ugh. Even then, he let go of him. You hit him, and then you got to let go of him. Dude, the way they protect these quarterbacks, you're going to see your first 50-year-old quarterback. I'm calling it right now, Tom Brady. At that point, he'll have the Botox, you know. Guys, I hope I made this a little more enjoyable. Oh, fuck. Oh, mercifully, the first half is over. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me at All Things Comedy here, Soapbox. Watching this, I guess this was a playoff game, you know. This feels more like a late December, and neither team's going to make... Oh, why am I shitting on the Steelers? Steelers are great. Oh, look at that redhead. That could have been me if I was an athlete. You know, my bandana, trying to look tough, hoping to get in the game. Oh, wait. The sideline reporter. This is always important information. You know, the fact that we scored more points than the other team in the first half, I have to say I was most pleased with that. I'd like to score more points, and at the end of the game have more points than the other team has. Why is she wearing a Cruella de Vil coat? With a snowball fight hat. I mean, she has to commit to one or the other. Either dress like a regular fucking Joe. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Matt Moore fucking running out. He's going to go cry. There was a Dolphins celebrating. When did that happen? Was that before the kickoff? I can sum up this first half. All right. That's the game. Why do people watch those fucking shows, those cop shows? It just gives you anxiety.
Sign off.
I don't want you... That's it? I got to sign off? Mystery Science Theater 3000, bad NFL playoff games. Thank you. It would have been a snooze fest otherwise. Oh, thank you. Definitely improved the viewing. Thanks, Bill. Bill, who will win the Stanley Cup? The Boston Bruins! Now, who's going to win the Stanley Cup? I don't know. I'm watching my Bruins. We won last night. We beat the fucking Panthers! There was like 90 people in the crowd, and 89 of them were Bruins fans. I don't understand how that franchise continues. I don't know. Is it the usual? As long as the Canadians don't win the cup, I'll be happy. I was watching the Canadians, Toronto. I watched the first period. It was 2-1 when I fucking nodded off late night. I don't have a life, people. I don't watch procedural shows. I just watch everything sports. I'm trying to do the impossible right now. I'm trying to watch, you know, if you come from a real city, you have 4 sports teams, unlike Pittsburgh that has 3, San Diego having 2, San Antonio having 1, Wichita having 0. You like how he did that? That was like the Janet Jackson video, right? 5. You know, she was with the choreographer working out like how to, like which way you were going to do the fingers. He's probably fucked it up a few times. That's when like your heart just has to so be in the dancing, because how do you not just start laughing like, guys, what are we doing here? Can we just get to the song? But when you think about it, I think we really are part of a rhythm nation. All right, I'm going to eat another one of these fucking asshole sphincter fucking dogs. You know, I got to tell you something. If you don't want to eat ass, you put a little mustard on it. It's right as rain. All right, go fuck yourselves. We'll see you next week. Here's my dick.